The latest episode of the Devouring the Starry Sky anime has been released, and is still quite exciting. The Luo Feng brothers encountered pursuit from the 9th Princess and the 100 Tiger Tower. The Imperial Martial Corps and the 100 Tiger Tower have formed an alliance. Both Qiu Yu and Nuo Lanshan want to kill Luo Feng, while the 9th Princess seeks to obtain the password from Luo Feng. It turns out Luo Feng was tricked by Gaia. She had the first level password all along and intentionally let Luo Feng be the first to leave the castle. The Mo Yunteng advanced to the cosmic level. The Luo Feng team faced a joint attack from Guisi and Qiu Yu. Tainan River died in battle to save Luo Feng, and Algu broke a leg but thankfully received treatment with wood crystal. The Luo Feng team escaped pursuit by boarding a spaceship. Upon receiving news, the 9th Princess abandoned the pursuit of Luo Feng and focused on chasing down the people of Beilong City who obtained the first level password. The Luo Feng team found a hiding place and temporarily did not encounter any pursuers. In reality, they were safe. Gaia and Qiu Yu did not pursue them. Babetta urged Luo Feng and Hong to quickly upgrade the Mo Yunteng to the cosmic level, enabling them to have the ability to instantly defeat Gaia and Qiu Yu. Luo Feng's Mo Yunteng quickly advanced to the cosmic level, but they received a distress signal from Gaia. The Beilong City team was almost wiped out. Luo Feng slew Gaia and Qiu Yu. Babetta informed Luo Feng that rescuing Gaia would affect the Mo Yunteng's advancement and pose great danger. Hong and Thunder God respected Luo Feng's decision. Gaia was Luo Feng's friend, and he couldn't stand by and watch her die. Luo Feng decided to intervene to save Gaia. Babetta was furious. Gaia and Qiu Yu had already severely injured Gaia, leaving only Gaia from the Beilong City team. Luo Feng used the Mo Yunteng to rescue Gaia, and Gaia, Qiu Yu, and others immediately pursued. When they arrived at Luo Feng's location, they were in for trouble. Luo Feng's Mo Yunteng advanced to the second stage of the cosmic level. Gaia and Qiu Yu were dumbfounded. They fired laser cannons at Luo Feng with full force, but it had no effect. Qiu Yu was pierced through by the Mo Yunteng. Gaia died in battle. Gaiai's situation was even worse. He was also captured by the Mo Yunteng and pierced through. Luo Feng personally avenged Tainan River, using Tainan River's weapon to slay Gaia. Almost all those brought by Gaia and Qiu Yu were wiped out in this revenge battle. Luo Feng went completely mad and slaughtered them all. Thunder God took care of Gaia, using the wood crystal to heal her, but unfortunately, it had no effect. Gaia's injuries were too severe. Gaia explained the situation to Luo Feng. She had plotted against him. After obtaining the first level password, Gaia hid and waited for Luo Feng to leave the castle before she did. Tainan River's death in battle was also Gaia's fault. Luo Feng's face turned pale upon hearing this, but he quickly forgave Gaia. The matter was in the past, and Luo Feng had also avenged Tainan River. Before her death, Gaia entrusted the first level password to Luo Feng, hoping he could deliver it. This was Gaia's final wish. It wasn't a good thing for Luo Feng to have the first level password. Their team was wanted by the 9th Princess, and everyone, except the Sonfu Mountain and Beilong City, was hunting the Luo Feng team. Mingyu was ruthless. He only gave Luo Feng one option, to deliver the first level password to the Sonfu Mountain headquarters. What are your thoughts on this? The Mo Yunteng devoured the life fruit and successfully broke through to the second stage of the cosmic level. Luo Feng could finally begin to sweep through the interstellar boundary for Tainan and revenge. Qiu Yu, Gaia, and thousands of star-level warriors were all killed by Luo Feng. After escaping the siege of the Imperial Martial Corps and other forces, Luo Feng and the others began preparing a big weapon for self-defense, with the evolution of the Mo Yunteng being crucial. Later, Luo Feng took out the life fruit obtained from the exchange and released the Mo Yunteng to absorb it. The potent and pure energy of the life fruit quickly expanded the Mo Yunteng to 72 tendrils, over 200 kilometers long. According to Bibota's estimation, once fully devoured, the Mo Yunteng should be able to advance to the second stage of the cosmic level. There were no cosmic level experts in the interstellar boundary. With the cosmic level Mo Yunteng, Luo Feng would be unbeatable. Unexpectedly, during the Mo Yunteng's devouring process, Gaia, a friend of Hu Ku, sent a distress signal to Luo Feng. The warriors of Beilong City were besieged by the Imperial Martial Corps and other forces, and almost all of them were killed except for Gaia. Luo Feng was in a difficult situation, having just escaped the siege, and with the Mo Yunteng not fully breakthrough, rash action might endanger himself. However, Luo Feng still didn't hesitate much. After all, Gaia was a friend, and he had to help. Just as Gaia was about to be tragically killed by numerous powerful enemies, Luo Feng used the Mo Yunteng, along with the red blended copper mother remnants, to dig and instantly rescue Gaia. However, the Imperial Martial Corps and other forces discovered Luo Feng's location and rushed over. Fortunately, the Mo Yunteng had just completed its breakthrough, reaching the second stage of the cosmic level. Luo Feng was now the first person below the cosmic level. If you had no hidden abilities, then you could just die. The cosmic level Mo Yunteng massacred large numbers of star-level warriors, as if cutting vegetables. Meanwhile, Hong, Thunder God, and Augu were also crazily collecting hits. Seeing the situation turn grim, Gaia hastily directed concentrated attacks against Luo Feng. Unexpectedly, not even a C2 level laser gun could penetrate the Mo Yunteng's defense. Qiu Yu, still thinking himself clever, believed the Mo Yunteng was cosmic level, while Luo Feng's true form was merely a low-level star level. Little did he know, the Mo Yunteng had long merged with Luo Feng. Before Qiu Yu could react, he was already pierced through by the Mo Yunteng, with several tendrils tightly entwining him, then ruthlessly ravaged multiple times, ultimately meeting his end right there. Gai's fate was even more tragic than Qiu Yu's. He was directly pierced through by multiple Mo Yunteng tendrils, with all his limbs and tendons severed. Then, Luo Feng took out Tainan River's giant sword and unleashed a full-force strike, kicking Gaia into two halves. This battle ended with Luo Feng wiping out the forces of three factions, with over 1,000 people. Tainan River's blood feud was finally avenged. It's better to be a slave to Luo City Lord than to be a part of a certain. Recently, episode 118 of the anime, Devouring the Starry Sky, was released on schedule, sparking lively discussions among fans. This episode was meticulously crafted in terms of special effects, particularly the scene where the Mo Yunteng advances to the cosmic level and dominates all directions, igniting passionate excitement among viewers. However, after this episode aired, many netizens questioned the original plotline in the anime, believing it not only affected the logical coherence of the story, but also slowed down the overall plot progression. Let's delve deeper into the pros and cons of these original plot elements. In anime production, the addition of original plotlines is often aimed at enriching the storylines and enhancing viewers' watching experiences. For works like Devouring the Starry Sky, incorporating original plotlines can present more details and backgrounds to make the entire story more dimensional. For example, introducing plots involving characters like Jia and Huku, although these characters had minimal roles in the original novels, added emotional elements to the story, making it easier for viewers to resonate. Moreover, original plotlines inject new vitality into the story. In the anime, Devouring the Starry Sky, the production team injected new plots and characters, making the whole story more compact and interesting. These original plotlines not only dazzled viewers, but also heightened their anticipation for subsequent developments. However, the inclusion of original plotlines is not without drawbacks. Firstly, if the director and screenwriter's abilities are lacking, it can easily lead to questions about the logical coherence of the plot. In episode 118 of Devouring the Starry Sky, Jia's storyline triggered criticisms from many netizens. Her actions, intentionally making Luo Feng the target of the ninth princess, were not only perplexing, but also raised doubts about her character design. Originally supposed to be friends with Luo Feng and others, her actions to harm Luo Feng were clearly unreasonable plot design. Secondly, an excessive amount of original plotlines can slow down the plot progression. In the anime, Devouring the Starry Sky, the production team introduced numerous original plotlines, which, while enriching the story, also slowed down the story's pace. The originally compact plot was interrupted by drawn-out original plotlines, making viewers somewhat impatient. For anime production, the inclusion of original plotlines is a double-edged sword. While it can add new elements and vitality to the story, it may also lead to questions about the logical coherence and pacing of the plot. Therefore, during the production process, the production team needs to balance the pros and cons and control the quantity and quality of original plotlines. Firstly, the production team needs to focus on the logical coherence of the plot. When incorporating original plotlines, it's essential to ensure they align with the overall theme and background of the story, avoiding logical loopholes and contradictions. Additionally, attention should be paid to whether the characters' behaviors and actions are consistent with their character designs, preventing character collapse. Secondly, the production team needs to control the quantity of original plotlines. Excessive original plotlines can slow down the plot progression and make viewers impatient. Therefore, during the production process, it's crucial to reasonably control the quantity of original plotlines to ensure the story's pace remains compact and engaging. Lastly, the production team needs to pay attention to audience feedback. Viewers are essential audiences for anime works, and their feedback is crucial for guiding production. Therefore, during the production process, it's necessary to closely monitor audience feedback and make timely adjustments to plot and character designs to ensure the work is loved and recognized by the audience. In summary, Episode 118 of the anime, Devouring the Starry Sky, exhibited excellent special effects production, but faced some issues in handling original plotlines. Hopefully, the production team will earnestly listen to audience feedback and suggestions, continuously improve and innovate in future productions, and present more exciting works to the audience. Meanwhile, it's also hoped that viewers can maintain a rational and objective attitude towards original plotlines in anime, jointly promoting the healthy development of the anime industry.